Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things already rolling. Cherki. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Mbappe. Pedri gets a foot in here.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Good ball over the top. That's a decent clearance. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again if required. He's also exceptional in the tackle, and when you watch him in the latter parts of a game, 90th minute plus, he looks as if he's in the first five.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Gehi. Paris, without doubt, seeing more of the ball and looking to turn it now into something meaningful. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Mbappe.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Wan-Bissaka. Now Ruben Diaz. Rodri. And here's Ødegaard.
Oh, great feat, that.
Tchouaméni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Wan-Bissaka. Rice. And it's Griezmann. He's gone for goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Griezmann really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, that was vital. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Paris are looking to go forward now. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And here's the chance to counter. He won't be happy with that one. Schlotterbeck. And it's Pedri. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Olise really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Look at the space here. He's picked his way through. Dembele's delivery. And that's the keeper's ball. Not the most accurate pass. Great vision. Goes for a shot! Superb from Ødegaard! He's got himself an absolute peach. And there is your opener. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
struck with genuine ferocity. The ball was there at a nice height, and he was able to hit it with great control as well.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Paris certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And he's managed to get free.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Dembele's cross. That's going to go a long way. They're back in possession and ready to go again. He's found a way through. Chance. It's rising! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Great chance here from position A1. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Griezmann! Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Paris go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Changement. Le numéro 8. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 38.
So we're off again.
Paris really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Olise makes a move down the right. Pedri. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Paris do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Mbappe gets on his bike and on the move. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, well played, well played. And that was very necessary.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Olise. And here's Mbappe. Gravenberg. Gravenberg has got himself a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Changement. Le numéro 10.
This looks like a more than decent chance to strike.
99.
Yeah, this could well be defining when you're looking back on events.
That was travelling. Oh, that's well spotted. Mbappe, currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Rice does well to get it back. Wan-Bissaka ventures forward. Tchouaméni charging forward, the ball at his feet. Dembele picks it up out wide. Tchouaméni defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Mbappe. Searching pass he's played there. That is good alertness. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Mbappe! And the finish! And it's come back out to him. And no mistake. They have come roaring back.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time. Oh no, what has happened here? Can he stop it going out? Has a look up and delivers. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Changement en cours.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Pass interception, his positioning was spot on. Gravenberg, and it's Dembele. Olise, and the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, I think I'd feel that way too. Not that I thrived in one-on-one situations.
Probing pass. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now it's Tchouaméni. Gravenberg. Spread to the right. Aimed beyond the defence. Bellingham. And he was quick to react. He's on it, can he get away?
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's a sharp little ball here. Tchouaméni A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Bellingham. Has a look and plays it forward. Haaland is onto this.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Olise. Mbappe wants to run onto this. Ruben Dias. Can he spark a counter here? Pass somewhat off target. Dembele is herring after that one. Chips it through. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Ferran Torres. Can he get it through? And he welcomes it in. That's good play. Tries to cross. Gehi tries to clear. So that's it. It is all over. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
The great team, the people's team, that is what Corinthians have come to be called over the years. And this, of course, is the ultimate sanctuary for those who only see black and white. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Neymar, surely. He has an array of skills that can elevate the quality of a match or change its course with a flash of brilliance. His talent can take this game to a higher level of excitement, and I hope it does.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Foot in. Pau Kubasi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Mbappe.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Now, he's got space here. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. It's a pretty loose pass. Now, can they get him away? Koundé. And it's Tchouaméni. And that has left him in a heap. Bellingham. Good purposeful running this. Van der Ven calmly anticipates. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Messi. Now Mbappe. Tchouaméni. It's Bellingham. And it's Neymar. Well, that looks a decent ball. Spread neatly. That'll be a throw-in. Tchouaméni. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Dembele. No way through. Ødegaard. Bellingham. Oh, just skip Bellingham! And that would have been some goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Corinthians with the corner, they're first. Paris are looking to go forward now. Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham, he's found some space. Corinthians have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Corner number 2 then. Keeper has taken decisive action. Oh, that's nice. That's a throw. Ah, good steal. He just read it. So, third corner of the game. And it's hoisted clear. And here's Mbappe. And the shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Bellingham charging forward, the ball at his feet. And here's Mbappe. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Bellingham,
Oh, great feat, that.
and he's managed to get free. Koundé, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Son Heung-min, expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And here's Son Heung-min, and he's found a way past. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pinches it off him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He is through here. The keeper gets his hands on it. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. And here's Dembele. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Bellingham, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Paris have got it back, and they'll have another go. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0.
Substituição no time do Corinthians. Camisa 9. Sai para a entrada do jogador. Camisa 99.
So let's get the ball rolling. So the first half brought no goals. Nuno Mendes. Paris do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Good running, strong and purposeful. Chouameni. Oh, it's Dembele. He's picked his way through.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And it's Neymar. Lovely. There's the header! Haaland gets flagged offside. Dembele. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, he's found support out wide. Dembele has the space to scheme. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Público presente na partida de hoje. 61.052
Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think both teams can help themselves massively with better movement up front, Peter. There's just not enough happening at the moment. And essentially, their job is to find space, and that needs to start happening.
And it's Tchouaméni. Mbappe being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
That's good running with the ball. Tchouaméni has given away a free kick, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Not the most accurate pass. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. So we have movement on both benches.
Camisa 22, camisa 51, camisa 13. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 17, camisa 6, camisa 41.
That's really well manoeuvred. Paris will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Can he get it through? Oh, he's one-on-one! Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Dembele is behind this one.
He's got to have a go at this, and it looks straightforward.
Dembele! And it's been hooked away. Nuno Mendes. Dembele. Looking to play him in. Elise's cross. It's a goal kick. Paris do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Van der Ven kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, that's neat. And he's being shifted off it.
Paris clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And he's managed to get free. That's a good foot in there. Well, that pass isn't the best. Cherki, good driving run. Showing good feet. Crosses it in, and a header! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close. Corinthians have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
No, that's been intercepted. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And
That
here's
was lovely,
Griezmann. They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? Bellingham with the delivery. Koundé getting this one clear. Played out wide. Back in once more. And he's there to clear it. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Teremos 3 minutos de
Well, that is one
acréscimo.
way to stop him. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
And they've got rid. Tries a deft little ball. Ruben Dias getting this one clear. Corinthians keep calm. And that's that. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of...